was like, of course I'll call her. I need you guys to pray. And so I get on the phone with Pastor Rosie and she says, tell her to believe the report of the Lord. Now, in that moment, it didn't really settle me because I was already feeling like something's wrong, like something's wrong out of the ordinary wrong, right? And just in case you guys don't know, Herman's dad was killed in an accident on the job. And my mother-in-law was like, call her, I'm driving, please. And then Pastor Rosie said, tell her to believe the report of the Lord. And in that moment, I was like, okay, that's what I'm going to tell her. And that made me go back to like Diga, right? Like, I rather believe the report of the Lord. I don't know what's going to happen. And we know what happened. He passed away, he was killed. But again, the report of the Lord was the right thing to say at that moment, because what if that was a miracle moment? God only knows. And what's so funny is that for a long time I struggled with that, right? Like I struggled with that saying because I was like, no, Lord, your report didn't come through that time. Thank you, And again, all the anger and everything. But I'm sitting and a sister's texting me the other day and she's like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I want to see a miracle for this person and blah, blah, blah. And it was like a health issue. And I went back to that day and I said, believe the report of the Lord. And that healed me that day to say that. Because you know what? I got to believe it even when it's good, even when it's bad, even when it's ugly. Like I rather believe than not to believe. And so, ladies, the wind of my faith was so low in those times. But the winds of their faith blew on me. And they were teaching me how to react in the good, how to react in the bad. Come on, ladies, we need that. We really, really need that. But along with that, the winds of faith, come on, they were blowing on me, right? But along with those things, I learned in the past few weeks how someone's faith and wisdom can assist me, right? But it's the truth that sets us free. Ladies, the truth hurts a lot. I know that I'm a coddler. I won't wait till the very last moment that I'll give you all this love and then the truth has to spit out eventually. And I'm trying to work on that because I feel like if I get to the truth a lot sooner, then maybe I won't have to be so loving. I got a problem. I'm not a hugger, the whole thing. I love to love on people, don't get me wrong, but I do it sometimes to somebody's detriment. And remember that. That's not okay. It's not okay because the truth hurts. But the truth of God's word in love is what really matters. And I read this a commentary that said love and truth go hand in hand because we love one another. We must speak the truth because as believers we know the truth. Come on, ladies, that is the end tonight. I'm going to read 2 scriptures and then we'll do an altar call tonight. Hebrews 10:21. Let's see if they have that one. Let me just start reading it. Maybe it'll come up. And since we have a great high priest who rules over God's house, let us go right into the presence of God with sincere hearts, fully trusting him with full faith. We're going to read 23 and 24 in Hebrews. And it says, let us hold tightly without wavering to the faith, hope we affirm. For he who promised is faithful. Let us think of ways to motivate and stir one another to acts of love and good works. And then in Hebrews, ladies, as well, Hebrews 6:12, it says, don't allow your hearts to grow dull or lose enthusiasm, but follow the example of those who have fully received what God has promised because of their strong faith and patient endurance. Come on, ladies, it's crazy. It's crazy how the Lord put all this together. But I pray tonight that you would be blessed. The worship team can come up. I want to just do an altar call for you, ladies.